This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So West Virginia's offense will have the football first here. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You've got to change up the looks. You've got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today. Chris, I love it so much. I know that we're a couple of Colorado guys, but this is like watching old school Nebraska football, man. Joel McAfee right down the middle of the field. Give it to the fullback, baby. I love this style of football.
It's an option look. It's a quarterback keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
They have used this option all season long to put themselves in this position where we're in the playoffs. If this defense can't adjust, it's going to be a long day.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
They're going to run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. Look out, he's breaking free. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Well, that's the exact goal here. You're creating a more manageable down and distance for you in this sequence, doing a good job getting the ball to the fullback, utilizing this triple option, making a good read, sit right there. The quarterback is clearly feeling it, and I don't think this defense can stop this thing.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Quarterback still with the football. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Mountaineers will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try the option play here. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside. Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now,
oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Breaks into the clear. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. But he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Oklahoma offense for the first time. The Sooners back in the College Football Playoff bracket. Last year, of course, they hosted that first-round game and came up short against Alabama. Expectations in Norman higher this time, Joel.
And this offense is going to have to pull their weight. Last year, it was a defensive-led unit. They were really good on the defensive side. This offense has got to get going. I expect them to have a quick start today, maybe be aggressive here in the first few snaps.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line, it's Harris. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The guys up front line up, it's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The defense showing blitz here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass screen. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that's certainly not ideal on first down. You don't want to take a negative yardage play, but you also don't want to force that ball into coverage and turn it over. So here on second down, I still think that you've got a two-way go. They can run the football if you want. You can play action.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. As we get this drive going, let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. The team is fired up coming back out for this drive. During the last drive, their running back set the national season rushing record. Guys are patting him on the back. They are so fired up.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Out of scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. And the Mountaineers will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, look out. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not not very good field position to start here. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Sooners sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. And the Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Hawkins. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Across the 40. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. A timeout called here by West Virginia, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking to scramble. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
right, Kevin. Thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Mountaineers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Sooners head coach coming out of the locker room. He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Hawkins looking to scramble to his left. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
On the run here. Let's it go. Short pass finds the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of mowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Nowhere to run up the middle. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
We're trying to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Across the 30. He's got some space. Look out. He's breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, West Virginia, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? It's a draw. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Trucks through the defender. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run the option. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Here's the option play. Quarterback still with the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire...
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. Well, the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. And the Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Kibbe decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the back.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They'll run the option. He keeps it. Can he convert? The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Send the back in motion. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got room to run. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Now the try for 2.
Black 14, Black 14.
And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
What a job by this offensive line. Trust me, it is difficult to run the football down here inside the 5, in particular on a 2-point play. And they're able to open up a hole here, and the running back finds the seam, and it's good.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. leaning on the run game here late.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Finds his man. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. A timeout called here by West Virginia, their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. They'll kick it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. As we get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, there is so much energy down here right now. That last touchdown gave this running back the national season rushing touchdown record. The teammates are going crazy. They are still talking about it as they take the field for this next drive. We'll see if that momentum can help drive them forward in this game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit. And how they start running the football, it's just devastating.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
Passes the 40. Oh, he's got open space. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Gets the first and still running. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. He's got a crease. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Pitch to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
decision to go for a two-point conversion. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.